Brazil are out. Norway did it. And a supercomputer just predicted the exact same final as 2022. I'm literally still physically reeling from this. I cannot believe what we're watching. The absolute chaos of this 2026 World Cup bracket is unfolding right in front of us in real time. The road to MetLife Stadium is completely blowing up absolutely every expectation we had coming into this tournament. So let's look at exactly where the strategic modeling puts us right now. The Optus supercomputer just dropped the final probabilities like a massive plot twist. We have France sitting at a dominant 28.89% probability to win it all, and Argentina trailing at 16.32%. We are staring squarely at the reality of a projected 2022 finals rematch.
No, I am feeling absolute emotional fatigue just thinking about complete French dominance again. I seriously cannot take another final of them just suffocating the life out of the game.
Well, you can argue with the aesthetic, but you absolutely cannot argue with the math. Which brings us to France's case. 104 matches of depth. See, there's a very specific tactical reason why the data forcefully points to Les Bleus reaching their third consecutive final. It takes an incredibly specific profile to survive the physical toll of this newly expanded, brutal 104-match tournament. Their entire case is built on three pillars: defensive organization, clinical finishing, and just unmatched squad depth. They've constructed this terrifying defensive wall perfectly suited to weather an absolute marathon.
It's robotic inevitability, man. It is so frustrating to watch. They just methodically grind down opponents with a squad so deep they don't even seem to feel the physical demands of the tournament.
Well, let's completely shift the pace here, because while France's depth feels inevitable, the defending champions are advancing past Egypt 7.
Oh man, honestly, as a fan of the beautiful game, I get deeply, intensely emotional just hearing that number. 7 goals already.
Host B, Lionel Messi's form in 2026 is nothing short of elite. The defending champions are being driven by a player who is actively cementing an untouchable legacy before our very eyes. You watch him play, and you just want to talk about Messi's magic and his pure destiny for the rest of the... I'm stopping you right there. We have to coldly interrupt that fairy tale narrative with a hard pivot to the other side of the bracket because the analytics demand our attention elsewhere immediately. 0. I am forcefully calling this the single most underrated stat of the entire tournament so far: 0 goals conceded in 4 matches. Spain is sitting at a 12.96% probability of lifting the trophy. They are the only other nation above that 10% threshold, and it is entirely built on an aggressive, high-pressing system, yielding an insane average of 68.2% possession. It is extreme midfield control, suffocating the transition. Stop. I am impatiently dismissing all this tactical possession talk right now because we have to address the actual biggest story of the entire bracket. I don't care about extreme midfield control when the bracket is completely shattered. 5-time champions Brazil on one side, Norway on the other. Norway, who came into this tournament with a 2.86% initial probability. And Brazil is eliminated. Norway did it. I am literally slamming my desk in disbelief. This is a historic round of 16 victory. It's easily the biggest upset in modern World Cup history. No one, and I mean absolutely no one, saw the 5-time champions packing their bags this early. And exactly how did they pull off the impossible? We are back to this number: 7. I am absolutely losing my mind over this. Are you telling me the Golden Boot race is tied at 7? Norway is now a massive tactical threat in their first ever quarterfinal. They're a rising squad, proving they can beat the established global powers by bypassing the midfield entirely and relying on sheer physical dominance in the box.
We have Erling Haaland matching Lionel Messi goal for goal. This is the generational subplot that absolutely nobody saw coming. Haaland is just using his sheer force of will in a golden boot race for the ages.
Meanwhile, quietly navigating through the chaos, we have England. The data calls them outsiders at an 8.14% probability, but clinically speaking, their stock is rising fast. They just pulled off a wildly resilient 3-2 victory over Mexico at high altitude, proving their superior squad depth under intense physical strain. Yeah, whatever. Honestly, with the absolute madness of the Norway upset and the Haaland-Messi duel, it's really hard to drum up a ton of interest in the English data right now. Give me the drama. If you want drama, we need to slow down for a second. Portugal has a 5.00% probability to win it, but the data cannot measure the psychological momentum they are playing with right now.
Yeah,
We really need to go completely quiet and respectfully acknowledge the immense emotional weight this squad is carrying. They are looking to honor their late teammate, Diogo Jota, with a deep run.
You can truly feel the profound human stakes of this across the pitch. This is expected to be Cristiano Ronaldo's final World Cup, and they are playing for something so much bigger, so much heavier than just a trophy. It's a beautiful, deeply emotional storyline.
It is. But as powerful as that human element is, the ultimate simulation abruptly pulls us right back to the cold, hard, unfeeling analytics of how this all concludes.
The definitive final projection for July 19th, France at 51%, Argentina at 49%. The strategic analysis gives France the marginal advantage entirely due to their younger physical profile in a 104 match format. I aggressively reject this. I completely reject it. That is basically a coin flip. How can the machine count out Messi's destiny over a 1% algorithmic margin? The data coldly dictates France's depth will outlast everyone. They are built for this exact tournament structure. But my heart is absolutely screaming that Argentina and Messi find a way to defy the math and repeat. The magic overrides the data. France takes it. The analytical probability is sound. Argentina takes it. It's raw footballing magic. July 19, MetLife Stadium. We'll find out.